Hello, 7th grade students. The first lesson for fourth quarter is on chapter 17, section 1, which is body organization. So, to read the objectives for this lesson, first, describe how tissues, organs, and organ systems are related. List 11 major organ systems. Identify how organ systems work together to maintain homeostasis. So we will learn something about homeostasis, and I think some of you, this is your first time to hear that word. First, we will learn about cells. What is a cell? Do you still remember? Cell, we said that it is the basic unit of life. Our body is composed of cells. We have trillions of cells, different kinds of cells. We have our skin cells, brain cells, the cells in our digestive system. So our body is composed of cells. Now, the many kinds of cells in your body help your internal environment stay stable. So our body should always be stable. That's why we don't get sick every day, because there is that process called homeostasis that maintain a constant internal state in a changing environment. So that is homeostasis. Homeostasis is the maintenance of a constant internal state in a changing environment. I'll give you an example. Example is your body temperature. So usually the body temperature, the normal body temperature is about 37 degrees centigrade or about 98.4 or 98.5 degrees Fahrenheit. So that is the normal body temperature. If you go to a colder place, of course, your body temperature will fall because it's very cold. So what happens to your body? So your body will have to maintain, our body has to maintain a constant, stable condition with a changing environment. So what happens when the body temperature falls? The blood vessels constrict so that heat is conserved. So the sweat glands do not secrete fluid. Shivering, which is the involuntary contraction of muscles, generates heat, which warms the body. And since your blood vessels constrict to conserve the heat, so the heat is retained and you maintain a normal body temperature. What if during summer it's very hot? So the temperature will rise. So what happened is the blood vessels will dilate. So your blood vessels will open, resulting in heat loss to the environment. So sweat glands secrete fluid. That's why you perspire. So that is usually what happens when it is very hot. So as the fluid evaporates, heat is lost from the body, and the heat is lost to the environment, and you maintain a normal body temperature. So this is just one of the many examples of homeostasis. I will share with you a video also in Khan Academy of an example of homeostasis, so you will understand more about this. Okay, just check the post in your Edmodo. Now, we talked about the cells. So we say that a group of similar cells working together forms a tissue. So cell is the basic unit of life, the basic unit, that's the smallest unit. And there are similar cells that work together, and you call that tissue. So your body has four main kinds of tissue. One is epithelial tissue, nervous tissue, muscle tissue, connective tissue. Epithelial tissue covers and protects underlying tissue. When you look at the surface of your skin, you see epithelial tissue. The cells form a continuous sheet. Nervous tissue sends electrical signals through the body. It is found in the brain, nerves, and sense organs. Muscle tissue is made up of cells that contract and relax to produce movement. So the one that produces movement is your muscle tissue. Connective tissue joins, supports, protects, insulates, nourishes, and cushions organs. It also keeps organs from falling apart. So that is connective tissue. So these are the four main kinds of tissue. Now, tissues form organs. So two or more tissues working together to carry out a specialized function form an organ. So just like in this image, this is an organ which is a stomach. So this is the organization of the stomach. The stomach is an organ. So the four kinds of tissue work together so that the stomach can carry out digestion. So first, the connective tissue. So blood and other connective tissue called collagen are found in the wall of the stomach. Then, of course, your stomach has a nervous tissue. It is in the stomach, partly controls the production of acids that aid in the digestion of food. So nervous tissue signals when the stomach is full. Then the epithelial tissue lines the stomach, and the layers of muscle tissue break up and makes stomach contents. So the four different kinds of tissue that work together form the stomach, which is one example of an organ. Now, organs form systems. Organs that work together make up an organ system. Can you give me an example of an organ system? One example is your digestive system, your circulatory system, your respiratory system, your integumentary system. So these are the different kinds of system in our body, and they work together. The organs that work together make up the organ system. Like, for example, the digestive system. What are the organs in the digestive system? You have your stomach, your intestines, the large intestine, the small intestines, so, and many more. So this is the digestive system. That's one example. Organ systems work together to maintain homeostasis. So your body has 11 major organ systems. And before we go to that, let's review first what we have learned. Cell is the basic unit of life. A group of similar cells working together form a tissue. One kind of tissue alone cannot do all of the things that several kinds of tissue working together can do. Two or more tissues working together form an organ, and organs that work together make up an organ system. Okay, so the 11 major organ system in our body are integumentary system, muscular systems, skeletal system, cardiovascular and circulatory system, respiratory system, urinary system, male reproductive system, female reproductive system, nervous system, digestive system, lymphatic system, and endocrine system. I will show you a video on the lesson about human body systems, but I'll just attach this in the Edmodo post so that I won't be taking so much of this video and making the file very big to upload. So I'll make sure you watch this video and the other videos that I will be assigning to you, okay?